we've got parts. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Chris, this is Restoration Rescue, and in this week's video, we're going to be back working on the 63. So we're going to be doing some sanding and some painting, but first, we have a lot of parts that came in that we're going to open up, and we're going to show you what we got so you can get a little glimpse at what we have coming in the future. So in our first box, we have our diamond clear coat finish, which is pretty much right out. We have no hardener needed. This is direct onto our color. And then we have something really cool from LMC. We actually have our brand new accelerator pedal and our two pads for our clutch and our brake. And we have some more goodies that go along with it. And here's what we got. We have everything from our clutch pedal assembly, some nuts, bolts, washers, and everything so that we are ready to have a gas pedal. So let's see what's left in this big box from Classic Parts, and let's dive in. So the last big thing that we got in here is the pad for the firewall, as well as a grommet set for all the grommets that go through the firewall. This is really, really amazing and what we needed, as this is going to hold a lot of our electrical system that's going to go through our firewall that we had to take off and pretty much destroyed. So we do have two more packages. They're outside, so let's hop out in the garage and open those as well. And isn't this the best view when you come home and you just see two big packages waiting for you at your garage? So we're going to open up the garage, we're going to take the packages inside, and we're going to rip these ones open. All right. I don't know if you guys can tell what that is, but that is a very brown floor carpeting that is going to be going inside this C10. So it is pre-cut. It does need some trimming, but we're gonna get this thing at some point into this cab and looking amazing. Here, we'll get a little closer so you guys can see that beautiful color of this thing. This thing looks a little bit, so on screen it doesn't look as dark, but this thing does look pretty good. I'm excited for this brown color to be going in our truck. It is meant for ours with the low cover. Has a nice spot where our feet are, so we're gonna have to cut some slits for when we put in our accelerator and whatnot. So it is exciting. Got some dirt already on it, so we're definitely gonna have to do some vacuuming. But it comes with some lining on the back to sound deaden it. But we're probably gonna lay down some more when we go and do this. So we have one more box to open before we start sanding and doing some more paint. This box has got quite a few boxes in it. So this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is gonna be some of our sound deadening. But let's check it out and see what we got. I should read the part numbers on the box, but I'm a little too excited. It's like Christmas all the way in August. All right, so this is all like an underliner for the back of the cab. So like where we took it all out, here, let's bring you inside so we can actually see in our light. Let's see. Let me sit you guys down right. So this is all like an inner liner on this. It's gonna go up against the back wall, this part. It's all pre-cut, so we just need to lay it up there and glue it in. Just gotta clean it and put it up there. So that's gonna be pretty cool. That's at least part of this box. I'm pretty sure all of it is in this one box. So let's get the rest of this stuff out. So this kit is right on LMC trucks, and it is cut to fit. So it's gonna fit our low hump cab. So we have all of that. So that's gonna be really cool. So let's dig into one of the other boxes and see what else we've got. So it kind of sucks when you start ordering parts and you forget what you order, even though you only ordered it a couple days ago. So this, I don't know what it is, but it comes from Auto Custom Carpets. It says brown on the side, so let's see what exactly it is. Man, I feel like it is Christmas in August, not July. Who needs that? But oh, okay, I know what this is. All right. Oh damn, that is a lot thicker than I thought it was. So these are the wrong color. These are supposed to be brown, so I'm gonna have to get up with LMC and get them the right color, but these are supposed to go up the sidewall of the interior of the cab. They're supposed to be brown, so I'm gonna have to call them and get the right color. But that's pretty cool. Let's move on to this box. Man, this is awesome though. I'm a little disappointed in that, but LMC will be good about it. Just gotta call them and get up with them and they'll get us the right stuff. So we have some hog ring pliers and some hog rings. If that doesn't help you see what we're gonna have next, be excited. So this right here is, if you didn't see it, is a big piece of foam, and this is the foam that goes across the seat. So we're probably gonna have to trim it out if we need to rebuild our foam, but it also comes with the backing lining and two pieces of metal that may need to be repaired. So we're gonna set this off to the side and we're gonna find out what is left in this big box. Oh, we got parts here. These are just nuts and bolts. Let's see. Oh, there's a little box. We'll get the little box out before we get the big box. What is this? Ah. So I also ordered, while I had it, a light for the back of the cab that we had broke. So we're definitely gonna need that. It already has the light installed, so we just need to get that installed in the cab and run the wiring. The wiring is gonna be a little bit of a pain because of where it is, but this just clips right in, and I believe it's just like 2 bolts, and it's got chrome, and it's kind of got a covering on it, so it's not gonna be too bright in there, but we have a light. This is the funny thing about when you order parts again, and you just forget what you order. You're just really happy when it shows up. All right. All right, so I can see what's in here, and you guys should be absolutely amazed at when you can see it. I don't know if you just saw it, but here we go. Try and hide it from you guys. But we have our brand new seat covering in our brown. This is gonna look fantastic. So this is the bottom. This is where we're gonna put our butts in the seats. And this, wow, that is soft. It has a nice padding on it in the rear. This is definitely gonna come out amazing when we go to put this thing back together. Obviously, this is the top. It comes with instructions and even more hog rings. So definitely comes with everything. So that is gonna be all of the unboxing. So now what we need to do is put this stuff away, and we're gonna start sanding some of this paint back so we can get it flat and lay the rest of this color down. So as you can see on the roof that it is a little bit splotchy. Some of that is there's some raised areas that I gotta sand down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my block. We're gonna sand it down a little bit and get this thing looking good so that I can lay a new layer of it down and make it look amazing. So right now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mix it up after we got all that sanding done. We've cleaned it out, we've blown it out with air a couple times. Make sure there's no contaminants left in there. So we're just gonna shake it up, get this thing ready, and we're most likely gonna have to buy another can, as I thought a quart would probably take care of it. I might just buy another quart, about $90, so it would get the rest of the cab done, plus some of the accessories that we need, i.e. doors and the steering column. So let's go ahead, we have this thing mixed up, open it up and throw some paint into our gun and start laying some more paint. All right, so that is the last of the paint in that can. We have it all in our spray gun and ready to paint. So we are gonna get this thing painted in. We have it all cleaned, we have it all sanded down, got rid of any of the thick spots, wiped it down, cleaned it down, and it's ready for the final coloring. We're gonna have to order more because I'm gonna have to paint some other things like the doors on the inside, but we have everything. We should have enough for today, and we might have a little extra where we may lay down some paint on our steering column. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna throw on our mask and get prepared to lay some paint. So what an amazing day for us here at the channel. We have some amazing things that got delivered, and we laid the rest of our paint down. So we didn't run out. We actually had a little bit extra, which unfortunately we did have to go to waste, but we have the inside painted. And I noticed, you probably know that on the steer or on the pedal box that I didn't paint the pedal bars. And that's because I want to keep those black. I kind of want to hide the box and everything up under the dash and keep it a similar body color. But then the pads and the bars, I want to keep black and just kind of like have that maybe stick out a little bit, but at least it's there and we can find the pedals easily, not that they're going to get lost. But we have the interior completely painted the way I want it to. We do have to lay down some clear coat to just make sure it doesn't ever scratch. At least the paint wise, I can deal with some clear. We'll lay down a pretty thick level of it, but that is in an upcoming video. Make sure you guys comment, make sure you guys like the video, and make sure you share it with your friends, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, you won't see any more awesome content unless it pops up in your feed. And why miss out when we have great videos every Saturday? So we'll see you guys next Saturday when we're back here working on the 63.